mod armor I want to look at, and I figured we might as well do it. So you can see it here. This is something I've already done before, and I'm thinking about using. I may change her to use this. Right now, this is just all testing, and we just want to do a showcase on. Actually, let me show you. Get out of this for a second. Let me show you the mod. The mod we want to look at. It's one of the armor mods down here. I'll show you as soon as this comes up to us. It's something like Osari or Osair. And I forgot the rest of it, so we'll just have to look. I happened to see it, and I thought, well, we looked at those other mods. We should just take a look at this one real fast. And we still haven't had a chance to review everything. It's this Osari or Osair, however it is. It looks like Osari to me. Coolort. So we have to make a book at the tan rack, and then this recipe will appear. It doesn't really say where it will appear, so we're just going to have to see. And I don't usually like to do these that require you to make a book or something for them to appear, but I'm going to make an exception this time, just for fun. Not really. I don't really have a good reason for making an exception, but I just don't. I don't think it's going to be in with the face masks. No, it's probably going to be here. I'm not sure what the name of the book will be. I'm assuming it will have some meaningful name that is linked to the mod. You know what assumptions do for you, though. Okay, here we go. Alright, see, I really don't like things that do this, but that's fine. Okay, we're going to try it. So, we've added the book. That still didn't tell me where anything will be, but let's just go look, open the book and see what it says. Contains various designs. Well, thank you. That does not help. So, okay. So let's see. Does it appear here somewhere, or does it appear back here? Let's take a quick look here. Oh. Okay. It has had a strange effect. Okay, that's that. Oh. Charcoal. Oh, if you want the tattoos. I don't care much for tattoos, so I'll probably just go on without that. Yeah, I'm not a tattoo person. Oh, a lot of stuff here. Oh, you have to have other stuff. Okay. That gives me an idea. Well, this has a lot of designs that might be fun. You'll have to ascertain for yourself if this is your type of thing. That's orcish, but wasn't there a, yeah, this is 64 light armor. The orcish is 75 and heavy armor. I guess it depends on what you want to use. Okay, so what about leather? Nope, that's just my stuff again. This is a light armor again. Looks very similar. Some of these aren't showing. Oh, there we go. I don't know what the difference is in some of these except for the stats. And maybe that's the idea, just to give you some sort of different stat in case you're a low level and you don't want high level armor. I guess that's understandable. But for most of these, I'm going to need actual stuff to make stuff. But we have this, so let's just go ahead and make this. I think this is going to be the same. We'll make some different goggles. Oh, well, we're out of goggles. Make some sandals. I don't know if that really matters that much. We'll just take a look and see what we think of this. I think making one of these will probably show you, though we should probably try something different just to see. Let's see, should be down in the O's, right? No? No, it's Coolort. It's in the C's. Okay. So let's try this on. Okay, that was slow, but it did happen. Let's go turn this off so I don't have anything interfering. I think I also have a circlet on, though for some reason it doesn't show, but we won't worry about that. We'll just take that off. Okay, so this is definitely let's go back up to the C's. This is definitely a smaller. Yeah. Definitely a lower UNP body. Probably not going to be my type of thing. I guess that helmet's invisible, which is fine. Goggles? The goggles are good. That's cute. We can try different goggles. Is there that much difference? Not really. Try the sandals and the wrist things. Yeah, okay. This is interesting in its own way, I suppose. It's just not for me. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. It's kind of steampunky. It's cool in its own way, but it's not really for me, I don't think. I can't tell much difference in the two goggles. Not sure if there's anything else to make here. All this stuff really looks a lot of the same, just slight variations. I think it's mainly stat variations. I think most of it's going to look the same. And we can certainly try a different one on and see if we can tell a difference. I don't know that you'll be able to tell a difference. No, it looks the same to me. So, okay, so it's definitely not our... Oh, it keeps the goggles on. That was weird. Didn't realize it would do that. Alright, well that's the... Oh, sorry. Coolort. I think the same, whether it's heavy, like this. Wow, I just hit. Okay, there we go. It's slow to load. But whether it's heavy, or if it's one of the other live versions, I don't see any difference in appearance. And you either like it or you don't. It's kind of a steampunk, and it's definitely on a thinner UNP body than I usually do. So that's just life. It's just the way it is. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a matter of what you like. I actually, even though the same is true for this Combat Princess, I actually like it. So even though it's a smaller body also. But because of the armor design, I like that. Yep. even though it too is on a thinner body, which I don't really have a preference for. But okay, that's all right. These things are how they are. So let's go up here. I'll put her stuff back on. I think it's funny how this circlet, yep, it's still invisible. I don't know why it's invisible, but it is. That's great though. That lets her keep her appearance without a circlet, so that's not bad. So, and this is that black wisteria set, which we've looked at before, which is very nice, and it has all the animation, and yeah, it's probably too much. And we may mention it again, but I mean, it has all the little animation and such. So, I think now would be a good time, though, to go into the mods that, let's see if we can get some cooperation, and I'll show the mods that I use to make my people look the way they do. It's not too involved, but you know, it is a group of mods that I use that gives me the results that I want. So we're going to scroll down. These are not appearance mods. We're going to move down, 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 down some more. Well, first thing about appearances is the armors you use. When you put on a certain armor, your body shape is going to be determined by the armor you wear, which is unfortunate. Instead of the body shape being determined by the actual body you choose, it really hardly even matters what body you use. Your armor that you wear will actually determine your body shape and how your character looks. There's nothing we can do about that. That's the way the game was made. That's the way it works. Which is why, even though I tend to choose, you know, I guess thicker bodies, I still end up with slimmer bodies a lot of times, depending on the armor. Also have some weapons here, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about appearances. So that's the black wisteria that I'm wearing now, and it's based off the 7 base, and it allows you to have the nicer stuff there. Let's see. So then let's get past this, past people. This is all people stuff. The Botox, these two things here, these two pieces, this is what allows my NPCs to look as good as they do. The modder who made the unofficial Botox port for the Xbox, they did these two pieces. There are other pieces, other mods that they've made that I don't use, but certainly they have these, and these are really nice and really make the NPCs look a lot better. Way better than vanilla. I mean, but you can tell it takes a chunk of your space to do it. Let's move on. These are just some followers. This is the first of my appearance mods that I use. This is KS Hairdo's Light. It's the smallest hairdo mod that I could get that would allow me to do the hairdos like I want. This is my male's body, and this will, let's see, this will affect all characters in your game, and they will have this this nice muscular superhero type body, and it's based on the weight slider. So if you make them thin, they'll just be wiry, and if you make them bigger, they'll be more muscular. Excuse me, more muscular, like, you know, like Superman or the Hulk, or however you want to think of it, Thor. I think I think it looks really good. I like this body for males. It's not very big. Again, unfortunately, the armors can override it, but when you see the guy without his shirt or whatever and he looks cool, that's pretty good. This is the female body that I use. Again, the armors override it, but whenever they don't have their clothes on, this is the underwear and stuff you see, which is, there was an armor replacer for this, and I need to look for that. The modder said they were going to try to bring that back. They have had some issues. I don't know when it'll come back. This is for those NPCs and other characters, such as some of my mod characters that still have vanilla style hair. This gives them a better looking hair. It's a better saturation. It just gives them a better quality looking hair. It's not perfect, but it looks good. I mean, it's much better than just plain old vanilla hair. This is the teeth mod, which just makes their mouth and teeth look better. It helps with the lip sync, but it does not totally get rid of all lip sync problems in the game because, well, I guess you just can't get rid of those unless you're the programmer or whoever that made them and can go in and fix that. Let's see. So then there's natural eyes. I use that for their eyes. It's a small mod. It gives you good eyes. You can't use other eye replacers with it. And it gives you some good colors and stuff for their eyes. So I like it. I've been sticking with this one for a long time. I use the R246 female presets. Now, you really have to read what this mod does. Now let me look and see if I can say this correctly. Let's see, it adds custom female face presets with pretty face part morphs to all human races. Does it tell us how many? Let's see. Generally, the R246 presets will occupy the first 4 or 5 presets for each race. So it gives you, for all the humans, it gives you 4 or 5 good presets that look nice. I really especially like the Breton one. Like I said, it affects all human ones. Now, it doesn't affect, I guess that means, taking it at its word, that it doesn't affect any elves, orcs. What else do we have? Elves and orcs. I guess elves covers a lot. Anyway, so it doesn't cover any non-humans. So the second one I have, and you have to have these in this order from my experience for these to work, is the R246 concept. And this only adds presets for the Nord female only. Now let me see what it says. Adds new morphs. Includes 10 female Nord presets. It gives you more nice Nord presets, but they're only Nords. So that's good and bad in that it's only Nords. But it's still good. Let's see. It also contains, it says it contains, now I think I am probably overriding this, but I don't know that for sure, so maybe we should test this one day. But the plugin contains 50 hair colors, 11 new eyeshadows and lip tints. And it tells you about the makeup and different things. If you use either of these on an existing game, you're going to have to go to somewhere like Cheat Room or the Face Sculptor in Riften to remake your character to actually see the benefits. Don't worry about this image stuff. This happens because I have so many mods, and when I have over like 120, that starts occurring. As long as you can see the ones we're talking about, we'll be okay. We'll get through this. So then I have the better male presets, which is smaller and it doesn't have as many. Add several new male faces. Does it tell me? Okay, yeah, at the bottom you'll see it says it includes 3 Nord presets, 2 Breton presets, 2 Red Guards, 1 Orc, 1 High Elf, 1 Wood Elf, and 1 Dark Elf. And it's just to help give you a better preset to get started with. Wow, that music just got really loud. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, Then there's this, the Skyrim Vanity Kit. Now in this mod, you can see it lists off what it has. 50 hair colors, 19 makeup colors, 12 war paint colors, 32 skin colors. It has scale colors for Argonians, fur for Khajiit, and then it's got dirt colors, which I don't really care anything about. But you'll notice it includes 43 Skyrim hair colors and 7, I don't know what that means, additional exclusive colors. Anyway, I think this is the mod where I actually get all my skin and hair colors and stuff. I don't think the preset unless this one adds to it, I don't think this preset with its extra hair colors actually wins. This one's below, so I think this mod actually beats that mod, overrides it, you might say. Okay, so then most importantly, for your skin, I use Beauties of Skyrim. It's a little big, it's 54 meg. I don't use the HD version. You can use the HD version if you want, it's a lot bigger. I find this one works wonderfully for me. I don't have any issues with it. It works with all those body types that you see there, UNP, Seraphim, 7 base, all that. Let's see, is there anything else to tell about this one? You want it low. You want these, matter of fact, you probably want these in the order I have them. Unless you find some expert, I'm not an expert, unless you find some expert that can really tell you differently. Just be aware that I see a lot of people talking like they know what they're talking about, but I'm not always sure. One thing you can do is if you look up, Tarshana has a good guide. Anyway, if you look up on the Bethesda forums, there's some good guides. Just that gives you some basic guidance, because it's perfect and 100%, and you'll find that you have to play around with some things. If I went through my whole load order and told you about it, I've got some things that I had to tweak and move around. Anyway. And then I also use the Beauties of Skyrim for vampires. It's only a little bit more. I think it's worthwhile. The vampires really look better with this. Let's see. That's about all there is to tell you, because this really looks, even if you use just the Beauties of Skyrim, you would see that your vanilla characters looked a lot better. And there is, if you did want to go with less stuff, say, than what I'm using, you could do something like the Definitive Beauty Pack, or the Definitive Beauty Pack Light, or you could do Adorable Females. Those are doing the same thing, so you don't want all of those, you just want to pick one of those. And then if you had this texture, that would allow you to make some really pretty characters. You would have to play around with it some. The presets, I mean, let's face it, the vanilla presets are mostly pretty ugly, pretty scary. So that's it. That's really all my little beautification mods right here. I'm sorry for the image thing. It's so annoying. That's what I do for my character. And then, like I said up above, this is for your NPCs. I don't know. I can't remember now if there was any other specific question, or if it was just a question on my beautification mods. That's what I use. So hopefully that will be helpful. Yeah, I think I'm going to redo. I'm going to have to reload, and then I think I'm going to do this outfit here. I think this will be a good one for her to have, since I've got her playing more as a caster, not totally, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm sorry, I just get fascinated. Anyway, it's just the way it is. Anyway, so that's it. I wanted to make sure I did that because somebody had requested that information. Now, the one thing I was showing on one of my previous videos was the Definitive Beauty Pack, but that's different. It doesn't really... It's more like a very upgraded Adorable Females. It's to help the face look the shape of the face to look better and different things. You can read the modder's description. He's got more information there than I really can use. But it's good to know that they know what they're doing, okay? So anyway, I hope this will be helpful, and I'm going to go, and when I come back, hopefully, finish up the Fallscar mission that I wanted to start earlier, okay? Alright, so I will catch you later.